Surprise! Good Thursday evening, truck and tractor
Yes.
pull fans. Something a little different here.
Different time, different everything.
Yeah, we were all gung ho to go yesterday, but somebody had other plans for me. So
How
unfortunately,
dare
but
she?
I will say she is doing well.
Good.
She has improved. She's doing well. Well, it was just she went in for checks, and that ended up being 12 hours in that freaking place. But anyway, all checks done. All checks are good. It's on to another doctor and the family doctor. So we'll see. But anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, share. You know, helps us.
All the things. Yep.
Yeah, be a. As one of my favorite RV channels says, be a doer of all things. All the things, do all the things. But for sure, maybe he doesn't have a patent on that. Maybe we'll start using it. Kendra said it first, so we're saying.
I did.
But, yeah, we just
Sue me for all my dollars.
and pickles
Pickles.
and pickles.
And
But
pickles.
anyway, so there's some interesting events coming up. Canfield, Ohio. Jerry Radel. I sent him a link, but I said if you're not busy, I'm sure he's busy. And that's fine.
I'm sure he's at the track.
So, we want to talk about that event as well. And I have a flyer for that event. I'm really tired. I need to get a whole lot of
You
sleep.
gonna make it?
Yeah.
We're even an hour early.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why. That's why we're an hour early, because I have a feeling 8, 9 o'clock I'm probably going to be out. So, but anyway, no, not 8 o'clock. We're going to cover Center Hall. I first and foremost want to say fantastic event, fantastic 2-day event, and I know they pull there all week and hundreds and hundreds of hooks during the week. I know Interstate's there, some other local stuff.
So we're there Monday. A couple of our classes were there Saturday. Well, the Saturday before you guys, obviously.
Right.
They have garden tractors. They do an antique night.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
it's crazy.
I
love pulling, and I couldn't do pulling 7 days a week. Eight.
We're the last 2 days of the fair. Yeah, we're the last 2 days of the fair with Lucas Oil there, and I always make a comment to them on Saturday. Say, well, one more class to go, and the weekend's done. And they're like, God. Those guys are so tired they're ready for a break. But first and foremost, I want to tell everybody involved with the Grange Fair Center Hall pool, awesome job. You guys knock it out of the park every year. We had good numbers in all of our classes. Just a damn good time this past weekend. We had a ball. Everybody had a ball that I'm aware of. And,
do you go over to the fair? Because their fair that is one place that we say, as long as we can get up there and get our food and walk around the fair, we don't care if it gets rained out, because we were worried on our Monday night pull. They had some definite rain showers in the area, but everything held off. So, but we went over and got our chicken on a stick and our
chicken on a stick. I've seen several of those walking around with that chicken on a stick. But
chicken on the stick.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic event, and I put a message on my Facebook page that I can't wait to go back many more years, hopefully. So
yeah, and I saw a little comment on Facebook that I'm going to have to pick a little bone with Mr. Chris Hoyt. Apparently, he fed a couple pullers up there. And my feelings are hurt. Because I feed him on multiple occasions, and I wasn't included. So, Chris Hoyt, if you're watching, you're in trouble.
Chris Hoyt, there's a little tidbit of information I give Norm Newswanger from time to time. When you see her, run! No. Yeah, Chris, we didn't know anything about it. We always go back and forth to the camp, Bill Grove and I, and Bill's wife, Melody. And we eat, breakfast in the morning, and then we eat on the way up there. So for lunch. But had we have known, we probably, would have just. The first thing we did when we got there, the Moores had made homemade ice cream.
Ooh,
that was my first stop.
Yeah, that would have been a good first stop.
Oh my goodness, man, the best! It is really good stuff. Peanut butter. As soon as I walk up, Tina starts dipping in peanut butter. She knows what flavor I want. I'm a diehard peanut butter freak. But anyway, we're here talking chocolate tractor pulling. I just wanted to
We were
say,
talking about tractor pulling, just all the fun stuff that goes along.
yeah, I just wanted to say that all the pullers, all the staff at Center Hall, East Coast Pro Pulling, 2 thumbs up, man. Hell of a weekend, and we need more of that. And in 2 weeks, Kempton, Kevin Nutt, you got big shoes to fill,
Pressure's on,
buddy.
man.
Pressure's on. But I have a good time in Kempton. Had a good time in Kempton earlier in the year, and that's a sleepover too with the RV this time around. So,
Oh, good.
yeah, what we did the first pull this year too. But that's not that hour plus drive back and forth to the camp. But anyway, I have as far as results go, Kendra, is I have 2 nights. So you have. I'll probably go ahead and just cut you loose. Let you start with wherever you want to start.
Okay.
We'll just maneuver back and forth here. But and Jeremy DeLuca's got a birthday today, and I know there's probably a few others, but that's the first one at
Facebook reminded you of.
Yes, Facebook reminded me of that.
So the first one that I have is Larae, Virginia, and I didn't make it because of some personal reasons. But I do have the results from that poll. So I wasn't at the poll, wasn't on the show. It was just a rough evening for me, but it'll be all right. We'll get through it.
That's okay.
So the first class that I have for Larae, Virginia is the Mod Turbo class. Everything I heard about Larae was very good, very positive. The promoter there was great. And I'm sure Ray Kaufman will give me crap because I was supposed to make him cupcakes for that day and I didn't. So sorry, Ray. I'll get you next time.
You saved him a couple pounds. So.
Yeah, there you go. I did it for you. So anyway, we had 7 Mod Turbos on deck for Larae, Virginia last Wednesday. Taking the win was Mark Smith driving the blue unit at 306.82. Second place was Smokey Smith driving black and blue at 304.51. Third place went to Jimmy Williams with Cadillac Red at 299.76. Fourth place went to Steve Beckley with the Up in Smoke at 290.86. Fifth went to Tommy Williams with Firestorm at 276.10. Sixth place went to Eddie Yocker doing the driving one BJ Wilkins Bull Ride at 250.14. And rounding out the class was Jason Forrester driving the Papa Smurf at 247.16. Then we will jump over to the Pro Farm class. Taking the win. And I do not know who the drivers were, so we're just going to give Gary Cubbage all the credit because I wasn't told which person was driving. Taking the win was the blue trifecta tractor at 306.38. Second place was Gary's other tractor, the Double Trouble, at 303.65. Third place went to Hometown Boy. There's Shandy Turner driving the Foolish Fun at 298.53. Fourth place went to Chris Pangle with the All Hooked Up at 294.68. Right behind him, 0.01 difference, was Blue Force taking fifth place at 294.67. Sixth place was Bobby Scheidt driving the Old Blue at 287.54. Seventh place was Gary Cubbage's The Virginian at 282.79. Eighth place went to Brent Miller and his John Deere 4320 at 258.92. And rounding out the class was Anthony Hamrick with the Beefy at 256.28. And then I'll go ahead and do Mont Alto if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
So we were supposed to have a pool. Jefferson County was supposed to be on the 26th. Our late limited tractors were supposed to be there and a couple of their other local classes. I was 20 minutes away and the sun was shining and everything was great. At the pool, they had, I forget how much, they had a downpour soaking rain an hour before their pool was supposed to start. And the guy called me and said, something crazy just happened. I'm knee deep in mud in the middle of my pulling tracks. So
yeah, that's a problem.
I think the rain came out of nowhere. They had the track opened up and it was just recipe for disaster. So unfortunately they had to cancel their Friday night pool. So no results obviously from there. Saturday night, we were at Mont Alto Volunteer Fire Company. And for the first time in years, that place has not gotten any rain on the day of the pool. We said, we can't remember the last time. We had a huge crowd, over 1,500 people, which is huge for there. Perfect weather, perfect pool. So we'll get into those results. We're just going to do, there was multiple 13,000 farm stock trucks. We're just going to do the top 10 because that's all I have the results for. Taking the win was Austin Stoner with his Ford 9600 at 298.47. Second place was David Burriam with his International 1566 at 250.88. Third place went to Ty Gross with his International 1486 at 247.33. Braden Gaylor, who I learned I was related to at the pool, with his Case 1070. I was like, wait a second, I have relatives with your last name. Sure enough, we're long distance cousins.
There you go.
245.78 was his distance. Jared Stoner was fifth at 240.27. Sixth place went to Brian Statler with the Case 1070 at 238.67. DJ Burlier with his International 1066 at 236.62 was seventh place. Eighth place was Hunter Smith, who is the son of Smokey Smith, so future tractor puller coming up there. With his Ford 9600 went 236.47. Ninth place went to Dylan Zimmerman's International 1066 at 227.39. 10th place was Blaine Ocker with his International 766 going 206.73. Next, we went into the 7,500 farm stock class. These guys did have a mile per hour limit. Taking the win with a very impressive distance of 356 feet, 0.94 was Brady Kaufman's Farmall M. Second place went to Michael Leatherman's John Deere 730 at 340.59. Third place went to Justin Horst Farmall 400 at 337.48. Fourth place went to Jake Mummert's John Deere 4010 at 326.81. Jeremy Leatherman's John Deere 2510 took fifth place at 293.41. Sixth place went to Ryan Wingert's Ford 7700 at 281.16. And rounding out the class of seven was Adam Stockler with his John Deere 70 going 264.03. Then we went over and jumped into the interstate classes. The first class we ran was the 2050 Big Block Mini Rods. Taking the win, something cool that kind of happened, so you're going to hear names we don't normally talk about. We had a group of, I think, 5 pullers come in from New Jersey to join us this evening. Taking the win was Steve Queen, who was out of New Jersey, with his mini rod that he calls Sniper at 365.80. Second place went to Pete Yarrington's Gold Dust at 341.03. Third place went to Zach Rice's Chevy at 322.52. Stephen Winger's Pitbull at 315.63 took fourth. Denny Winger, I think it's his brother, with his big block Chevy took fifth at 314.18. Sixth place went to Rodney Yarger's The Agitator at 292.02. Seventh place went to Matt Weischer's Dirt Devil at 290.65. Eighth place went to John Carball's Free Ride at 285.24. Ninth place went to Denny Martin's Against All Odds at 286.33. 10th place went to Roy Snyder of driving Rat Rod at 267.93. And rounding out the class was Jim Deku, which is brother of Dave Deku, driving Dart at 195.82. Then we went into the Pro Farm class. Taking the win was, I believe, Smokey drove the Virginian at 309.62. Second place went to Ivan Hessong. Actually, Scott Yeager was driving Ivan Hessong's Limestone Binder at 308.10. Third place went to Chris Pangle driving All Hooked Up at 303.48. Fourth place went to Dwayne Sowers driving Blue Trifecta at 390 or 300.90. Fifth place went to Bobby Shipe's Old Blue at 294.30. Sixth place went to Donnie Gokenauer driving the Double Trouble at 293.87. Seventh place went to Anthony Hamrick with Beefy, only unfortunately went 19 feet due to some breakage. And Blue Force, I can't remember who was driving, but whoever was driving drove the tractor out of bounds, so they were disqualified. Then we went into a 13 tractor class of 1850 small block mini mods. Taking the win was John Sutton with the Bear Tracks at 322.93. Second place went to Wesley Williamson with Adrenaline at 298.91. Third place went to Dave Deku with the Buzzard with 3 Z's, not 2. Not sure why, but he was very specific on that.
Dave is Dave. Dave's a little different.
Yeah. He's like, he was telling me what to register him as, and he's like, and that's Buzzard with 3 Z's, not 2. And I said, Dave, you know that means everybody's going to say Kendra's down there drinking because she's spelling stuff wrong.
I say we blame Greg Peischer for it.
Yeah. So anyway, Buzzard with 3 Z's took 3rd place at 264.69. 4th place went to Stephen Goodwin with the Warhawk at 260.26. 5th place went to Stephen Naif with the Sawduster at 259.67. 6th place went to Bruce Robinson with the Straight Shooter at 259.32. 7th place went to Chris Graham with Secondhand Smoke at 249.01. And no, that tractor does not blow smoke. It's a little questionable about that. 8th place went to Leroy Durf with Wildfire at 247.01. 9th place went to Matt Weischer with the Dirt Demon at 243.50. 10th place went to Jackie Graham with the Adjusted Joker. Wow, that was rough. 243.35.
Kendra's drinking again.
Yeah, I wish. I could. I'm off work tomorrow. Heather Sutton took 11th place with the Polar Bear Express at 235.28. 12th place went to Sonny Harris, driving a 383 Chevy at 228.74. And rounding out the class of 13 was Adam Brown with the Oliver Express at 219.58. Then we went into the ever-growing 6200 two-wheel drive truck class. Taking the win was Mr. Village Idiot himself, Ian Ericker, at 319.26. 2nd place went to Andy doing the driving for his dad, Dale, with the Bandit at 315.71. 3rd place went to Eddie Ockers, 8 Up at 314.96. 4th place went to Andy doing the driving on Turn Back the Clock at 298.23.
That'll be Andy Forrester.
Andy Forrester, yes, sorry. 5th place went to Chelsea Forrester, driving her Ford T-Bucket that we think we're going to call Chelsea Blue, so we'll see if that name sticks. Okay. 291.30. And rounding out the class was John Foley driving Blessed at 279.24.
Fixed. Told you, John Foley wouldn't waste too much time getting back on the track.
So he actually took the engine off of his modified and put it in the two-wheel drive truck.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me that. So then we went into the Mod Turbo class, and unfortunately, there was a black cloud looming over the Mod Turbo class. Vern Zerby was on his way, and the Williams brothers, I believe, were all on their way, which would have been 5 more tractors, and both of them had truck troubles. So, fortunately, we only had 4 tractors on deck on Saturday night. They still put on a good show. Justin Latour took the win with Addicted at 310.68. Scott Kiskadden doing the driving for Jason on Papa Smurf was 293.22. 3rd place went to Eddie Ocker doing the driving on BJ Wilkins' Bull Ride at 286.30. And rounding out the class was Corey Forrester driving the new tractor Super Dave going 256.67. And then when I say we had street diesel pickup trucks, we had street diesel pickup trucks. We had 25 street diesel trucks show up at Mont Alto.
I've seen more.
Oh my golly. So again, we'll just go over the top 10. Taking the win was Bucky Engel with his 1997 Ford F-350 going 303.41. 2nd place went to Dylan Rupp with his 08 Ford F-350 at 289.53. 3rd place was Logan Henney with his Chevy 2500 at 281.25. 4th place went to Chad Lutz with his 02 Chevy at 281.20. 5th place went to Gavin Creamer with the 2012 Ford F-250 at 280.67. 6th place went to Mike Perkins with his 1996 Dodge at 275.13. 7th place went to Tony Utzi with the 2014 Dodge at 272.57. 8th place went to Denver Martin with his 01 Ford F-250 at 267.91. 9th place went to Hunter Ricker with his 2013 Dodge 2500 at 267.58. And rounding out the top 10 was Blaze Shipley with his 2011 Ford F-350 going 263.08. Do you want to do Center Hall? Because I'm getting tired.
How much do you have left?
I only have the results from Woodstock. So
Okay, I'll go ahead and run through Center Hall here then, and plenty of time. So
yep.
Again, hats off, wonderful weekend. We did start the Friday night event off with the Snyder County tractor pullers, 10,500 pound hot stock tractors. And I will say, we East Coast Pro Pulling had an event in Gilbert, Pennsylvania, with the 466 hot farm tractors and the modified 4x4 trucks. I do not have results for them, and I didn't see them posted yet from Gloria at East Coast. So I'm assuming we're still waiting on official paperwork from them. So maybe next week. Anyway, Friday night, 10-5 hot stock. Snyder County tractor pullers kicked the night off for us. And what a weekend these boys had. Dennis Boop with Black Stripe Addiction took the win at 3:27.12. Birthday boy, Jeremy DeLuca. And I believe Alex Ferry was driving, but we'll still call him Birthday Boy. Sunset Smoker was second, 3:21.48. Third was Matt Houck. Had an awesome run, Matt, with the Old Red International at 3:19.56. Fourth was Brad Kramer with the Fence Road Deer at 3:14.18. Fifth was I'm seeing Josh Bauer. I always thought Aaron was driving the case closed, but I've got Josh Bauer listed here. I'm sorry. Got the wrong tractor. Josh Beachel, not Josh Bauer, Josh Beachel. Come on, Hagee. With the Hustlin' Harvester at 3:06.08. Sixth was John Foreman with It's Always Something at 3:05.32. Seventh was Aaron Bauer. There we go. With the case closed. 2:99.18. Then Jeff Brenninger with the Red Law at 2:96.19. Yes, I've lost the number count. So Nick Morrison decided not to go to the Gilbert event. And yes, it's Thursday, Tony. You got it right on the money. Nick Morrison with Toxic, 287.08. DJ Boop with High on the Hog at 281.67 around out the pass was Mike Ritchie on a tractor wheels he too often. Pretty John Deere called The Next Thing Smoking at 269.26. So that was a nice class of hot stuff.
Yeah.
Then we started with the ground pounding 7,500 pound modified tractors. The Hammer. All about the Hammer this night. Jason McKenzie, but never satisfied with his Hemis, took the win at 3:32.55. Second, Lynn Brookhart with the Radio Reactor at 3:23.16. Third was Ian Ericker with Locked and Loaded. Good to see him out with us. 3:05.05. Fourth, Kirsty Robinson with Phony Express at 2:74.85. Fifth, Dave Deku with the Double Vision at 2:70.63. Sixth was a brand new tractor for the series, and that's Courtney Robinson with a tractor called Phony Business. It's a beautiful, beautiful three-blown Chevy tractor, modern machine chassis, beautiful tractor. 267.44. Seventh was Bob Wittenbrader with the P38 Live Wire at 191.67, and rounding out the class, eighth is Jeremy Hansen, Misfit Money Pit at 186.13. Where's Jeremy?
So Ian had to rob an engine off of the Locked and Loaded to keep his interstate tractor running. So that's why it was keeping the 3-engine mod in the shed.
I got you.
So, I know when they left, I guess we were Center Hall Monday. That was their goal, was to go back up Friday night. So I'm glad to see that happened.
Right. And Dustin, I concur 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You bet. There you go, folks. I'm telling you, if you haven't been to Center Hall, you got to make plans during Fair Week because it's awesome. Okay. Next up, we had the 8,500 pound light pro tractors. Nice class of 9. And taking the win was Mr. Hollywood, Jeff Michelacci with Demented at 341.58. Second was Lane Job. I know it's the patience of Job. Gary was telling me it was somebody that was buying a tractor or something was driving. I don't know, but they got him down.
Yep. So that tractor is heading north.
Yes, headed to Canada.
It was sold. Yep. And it is crossing the border. So I think the new buyer is very happy with it, getting second
got second place at 323.54. Third was Fred Hoke with Never Enough at 317.71. Fourth, Mark Smith with the black and blue Ford, New Holland, at 313.46. Fifth was Kevin Utz, Rolling Thunder, at 307.43. Sixth was Matt Smith with Fast Forward at 301.40. Seventh, Shane Scott with the Blue Unit at 290.83. Eighth was Paul Hoke with Screaming Eagle, not getting smoked out this time, at 280.64. Ninth, rounding out the class, Anthony Eberhard. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you choke. Hammered down at 273.59. 6,200-pound modified two-wheel drive trucks. Here's a name that won the class I haven't seen in a while out of New York. Dave Laskowski. Dave Laskowski with Never Say Never. The Chevy S10 with a sassy Hemi at 325.57, taking the win. Second was Darren Wilson with Dirty Money at 324.36. Third, Irv Clark with Wildside at 323.95. Fourth, Crystal Wilson with her Dirty Money at 321.87. Fifth, again, Dave Laskowski with his Colorado body truck. It's DNL Trucking at 320.81. Sixth was Irv Clark with Taz Toy at 302.42. Seventh, Bob Wittenbrady with the Bear Express at 273.34. And eighth was Jason Weichel with Henry Blue, they called the truck this particular weekend.
Yeah, but then Chelsea came home and said, I'm changing the name.
No. This night it was Winky Blue. How's that? What'd you say it was Winky Blue at 244.94? And that truck over the years is no stranger to the Lucas Oil series. So
no.
As that truck is the old boss hog of Jeff Eshelman and Dan Wilson. I know I've said it a million times, and I'll say it 1,000,001 times. But anyway, finishing up the Friday night, great class of Super Pros, 8 of them on hand. Taking the win, Corey Hoyt with Stress Gates. Oops, that's the wrong one. I caught it. Caught it before I said it. 343.14. So there was only 7. I'm sorry. Second was Davey Moore with One More Deer at 328.70. Third was Davey Moore with More Agitation, 318.52. Fourth was Kevin Windsor with the 6-shooter at 285.09. Fifth, Tommy Beggar with the Patriot at 273.31, sporting a new pair of shoes on the tractor this weekend. Yeah, the Midas. The Midas.
I'm wondering how many of the East Coast guys we're going to start running those.
Yes. Sixth was Scott Becker with Light the Fire at 170.32, and I'm going to come back to that tractor. Seventh, Ty Lautenslager with Pumpkin Gone Wild was a hook and a broke. They dropped they were first hook, and something went towards the end of the run and wasn't able to come back. So the sled was actually reset as well too. He was moving along. The sled was too light. No, not taking anything away from them. Tractor was making a good run, but anyway, they weren't able to get it fixed for the second night. So Scott Becker came back at the end of the class and did an exhibition run and went 301 feet. The tractor, once it lit from about 120 foot on, wow.
Yeah.
It made a pass. So that was Friday night. Fantastic pool. I'm going to keep this one open because I got to go back to this. Anyway, Saturday night, we did it all over again after some fine victuals from the Hoyt Pulling team and some awesome homemade ice cream from More Motorsports. We started off with the 10,500-pound Lucas Oil East Coast Pro Pulling Hot Farm tractors, 466 Hot Farm. Taking the win, DJ Boop with Black Stripe Addiction. Name it 2 for 2 on the weekend. 337.95. Second was Brian Morrison with the Shed Shaker. 329.30, and I promise you it's coffee in my mug. I promise you. Third was Ray
Just
Norris.
don't bargain because it's on Thursday instead of Wednesday.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what the problem is.
Yeah. Wow. If it's not green, it's not to be seen. Y'all, it is what it is. Andy, the John Deere man. Andy, you can preach all you want to preach. Free world. I like them all, but I kind of hit around. There's a lot of red in the background. But anyway, second was Brian Morrison with the Shed Shaker at 329.30. Third, Ray Norris with Pack and Heat at John Deere, Andy, at 327.34. Fourth was Nick Morrison with Toxic, 325.27. Fifth was Mike Moreland with Digging Deep at 325.20. Sixth, Matt Houck with Old Red, 323.08. Seventh, John Foreman, It's Always Something at 319.76. Eighth, Josh Beechel with the Hustlin' Harvester at 318.26. Ninth was Brad Peters with his case at 314.38. 10th, Alan Lynch with Betting on Green at John Deere, Andy, 313.39. So there you go. Now you can be betting on green. That was 10th. Yeah, 11th was Paul Richardson driving Dave Doherty's Buzzard Bait at 304.45. And Paul was 12th with his Venomous Alice Chalmers at 275.09. And Ray Norris had his second John Deere there, well armed. Unfortunately, was a scratch. So mechanical malfunctions or something bit him again, unfortunately. Next up, 6,200-pound modified 4x4 trucks. They made their trek over from Gilbert. Tony, the Cornfield Cadillac, was having a lot of clutch issues, and I'm not sure what all's going on with it. And I would probably say we won't see him till 2023. If I just had to step out on a limb here, I could be wrong. There is a benefit pool coming up at the end of October, towards the end of October 29th. And I know 466 Hot Farms are running there. Maybe he'll be there for that. So we'll see. And that's at Green. I know you're going to ask me, Tony, and that's in Greensboro at the Fire Company Carnival Grounds. Taking the win in modified 4x4, Wayne Tapscott Sr. with High Anxiety, 327.19. Second, Wayne Tapscott II, the Tasmanian Terror 2 at 326.99. Third was Eddie Zedrick. There's a name we haven't seen for a while. Eddie and Crystal came over and pulled with us. With Thunder was third at 316.73. Fourth, Dean Hitchcock with Grounds for Divorce, 314.55. Fifth, Paige Lance. My girl is getting some top fives, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
The Iron Butterfly, you bet. She's wheeling the truck quite well, doing really good. The Iron Butterfly at 309.88. Sixth was Troy Nails with Gone AWOL, and that's Kevin Epshire's truck. 309.31. Seventh, Crystal Zedrick with Thunderbolt at 304.59. And eighth, Will Hitchcock with the Home Wrecker at 292.03. And I can tell you right now, Will did not have a run anybody was expecting. Believe me, we was expecting him to be right up there, top 2 or 3 at least. But we have those bad nights. So 20,000-pound limited pro stock semis. This was the smallest class of the weekend. We have 4 trucks. Taking the win, Hank Oster with the Scrapper, 326.81. Second was Dave Greek with Pressure Time, 316.33. Third, Jerry Martin with Inconvenience, 315.31. And fourth was Albert Brown's Back in Black, 303.63. Now I can use this page. Super stock, 9,500-pound super stock, 10,000-pound pro stock tractors. That's good, Tony. You better hide because I might put you all to work. Just kidding. Taking the win, Corey Hoyt. Let me tell you something. I've seen some, and if you pay attention to our YouTube page, Eat Pulling Videos, as you see right there. I posted this particular run was the hook of the week for Cross Sled Rental, and that thing was on a set of rails, unbelievable. And after the run, I went over and talked to Brooks, and he said, that thing's patched. It's patched from Bowling Green. I'm like, I want the name of the patch because I'm going to buy stock in that patch. You know what I mean? But anyway, yep, we'll talk there, Tony. Awesome. Corey Hoyt swept the weekend, taking the win Saturday night with Stress Case, 381 0.64. I mean to tell you, one of the prettiest passes I've seen in a long time. Unbelievable.
Was there track left? Was he in the grass?
He let out of it. He let out of it. He still had more. That's not a whole lot more, but he still had more. Second was Davey Moore. Again, beautiful pass, 346.17. He was later in the class, but yeah. I'm not going to take anything away from that because he had a wonderful pass, but that case, it was Corey's night, I'm telling you. Corey's weekend.
Yeah.
Third, and the Moores have swept Center Hall probably a couple different times. They've swept Center Hall. So. Third was Josh Martin with Think Green. Glad to see him and Brandy out. 337.44. Fourth, Davey Moore with more agitation at 304.16. Fifth was Kevin Windsor Jr. driving 6-shooter, 302.47. I'm tickled to death to see that tractor go beyond 300 feet. Yep, good job, guys. Sixth, Brandy Martin with that darn deer at 286.80. Seventh, Andy Gantz with the Patriot, 280.92. Again, new tires, unfamiliar, a lot of different setup. They'll get it. Eighth, Scott Becker, Light the Fire, 231.68. So, and we finished out the night with the modified 6,200-pound modified two-wheel drive trucks. Crystal Wilson taking the win with her dirty money, 335.79. Second was I'm sorry. The spelling cracks me up.
Oh.
He can almost be a NASCAR driver, Keselowski. But anyway, Dave Liskowski with D&L Trucking, his Colorado bodied truck. And I believe that used to be the T-Bucket chassis. Could be wrong. I'm sure I'm right, but unless it's a new one. D&L Trucking, second, 331.61. Third was Irv Clark with Wildside. Trust me, they'll let me know if I'm wrong. Irv Clark third, Wildside 330.05. Fourth was Irv Clark with Tastoy at 327.17. Fifth, Dave Liskowski with Never Say Never at 326.71. Sixth was Darren Wilson with Dirty Money at 323.39. And seventh, Bob Wittenbrader with the Bear Express at 283.85. Misfiring a few cylinders there. So anyway, again, fantastic weekend, man. You don't get them weekends all the time. I wish we did, but I'm hoping to see the same from Kempton. Really am. I hope we'll see.
We'll see.
Either way, we're going to have fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the Pickle's going to be there 2 nights.
Yeah.
Oh my God! How can you go wrong with that?
I can't think of worse things.
Multiple twos of hours and days with a Pickle. So
I know.
Yeah.
More importantly, the Pickle gets to hang out with me 2 days in a row. So let's be real. Who's the real winner here? Bless his heart.
Run, boy. Anyway, he might take me up with. I better shut up. I'm sorry. He's never listened to me another time, so don't start now, Tom. Anyway,
as long as I keep feeding him, he'll stick around, I think.
I'm looking forward to that. And this time at Kempton, it's a non-fair event. So, by the way, Kevin, you might want to make sure you got some food trucks there or something. I'm sure you will. So, we got rained out last year. I mean, literally.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot
we didn't even get a chance to load and go. Man, did they?
Didn't they cancel it like Thursday morning or something?
Yeah, I had to because the track was. I mean, water was coming up through the track.
Yeah,
so there was no way.
Yeah, with it laying down in that low area, that's rough. So I guess we'll see what happens coming up.
Absolutely. Okay, what's left?
So unfortunately, right now, alls I have for Woodstock, I was unable to go.
Tom Street. I got to cut you. Tom Street. I apologize. Because you had a Woodstock truck and tractor pool. It's not unfortunate. So anyway, go ahead, Kendra. You said unfortunate. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, unfortunately, I was unable to make it. I was off being Aunt Kendra. My
yes.
nephew had his first football game that day, so I had to go and be funny Aunt Kendra on Sunday. So right now, the only results that I have are the Mod Turbo. I'm waiting for the Pro Farm results to come to me so I can update our points. Long story short, anyway, so the Woodstock Mod Turbo class, we had 6 tractors. Jimmy Williams took the lead with the Cadillac Red at 326.41. Second place was Jason Forrester with Papa Smurf at 308.60. Third place went to hometown boy Guy Gokenauer with the stress test at 308.22. Fourth place went to Tommy Williams, Firestorm at 290.57. Fifth place went to BJ Wilkins with the Bull Ride at 215.44. And rounding out the class was Donnie Owens with his IH 806 at 109.56. And I just remembered, yes, I bet I can look through everything else on the Interstate website. Mm-hmm. So we also have the results here for the 4,500 small block trucks. Taking the win was Alston Stoner with the Analyze This at 324.49. Second place went to Jared Stoner's 1979 Ford at 319.57. Third place went to Tyler Shives' Bootlegger at 319.18. Fourth place went to Chris Litzy with the One Bad Bow Tie at 315.71. Fifth place went to Denny Shives' Alcohol Abuse at 315.19. Sixth place went to Travis Litzy's Stomper at 314.82. Seventh went to Denny Stoner's Making Tracks at 314.19. And rounding out the class was Ryan Varner with the Mountain Maniac at 311.24. And I bet there is, yes, the modified class. Taking the win was Tim Robinson with the Phony 2 at 308.36. Second place went to Ian Eriker's Unstable at 297.64. Third place went to Andy Forrester driving the Boss 9 at 296.18. Fourth place went to Kevin Stauffer with the Rough and Ready at 295.92. Fifth place went to Andy Forrester driving Don Haley's Nonsense at 292.10. Sixth place went to Jason Weichels Untamed at 291.88. Seventh place went to Nelson Egolf with the Tinker Toy at 288.61. And rounding out the class was Andrew Smith's Dream Machine at 247.7. And I believe, yes, that was all the interstate classes there. So
awesome. What you got coming up here?
Coming up, I'm glad you asked. So tomorrow night, not tractor pull related, but we're not, partial. Generation Motorsports at the Washington County Ag Expo is putting on a $1,000 winner take all drag race. So far, I think they have like 30 some trucks promised to be there, and that's not counting everybody else that will show up just to show up. It's going to be diesel drag race, but they are letting the gas trucks run with them. That's going to be at 7 o'clock tomorrow night at the Boonesboro, Maryland, Washington County Ag Center. Again, put on by Generation Motorsports. And I'm a little partial to them because, I'm related. So, but anyway, Saturday night, they're again also at the Washington County Ag Expo. I think they call themselves Western Maryland Pullers are putting on a tractor pull. Classes include the 13.5 hot stock, farm stock tractors, 10,000 pound pro farms, 8,500 mod turbos, 4,500 small block trucks, and hot street stock semis. And then next Tuesday night, we are going to be up at Port Royal, Pennsylvania for the Juniata County Fair. We are back there pulling. Tuesday night, 6:30, the 8,500 mod turbos, 7,800 modified, 6,200 two-wheel drives, 4,500 small block trucks, and the 6,000 pound classic mods will be there. And then jumping all the way into September the 17th at Coreyville, PA, the Buck Motorsports.
Yeah, and you talk about me,
At the Buck Motorsports Park, the mod turbo tractors are going to be back there on September the 17th, as well as the 7,800 mods will be there. It is a non-points event for them because it was a late addition to the schedule, but they will be there also. And then we'll go ahead and jump into the end of September because we are winding down, folks. September the 20th, Beaver Springs at the Beaver Fair is going to have the small block minis, big block minis, and the classic mods, as well as some of their local 1850 combined minis and V8 classics. Then on that Thursday, the 22nd, we will be at the Gratz Fair. The 7800 mods, the 8500 mod turbos, 6200 two-wheel drives, the 10.5 Snyder County hot stock class, and 8,000 pound diesel pickup class.
What was the date on the Gratz Fair?
The 22nd, September 22nd. And then on the 23rd, we will be back at the Beaver Fair, this time with the Snyder County Enhanced Farm class. And then the interstate classes are going to be the 7800 mods, 7700 light limited turbos, 4500 small block trucks, and the 8500 mod turbos. And then we'll just go ahead. Actually, no, because there's 4 more classes. So that gets us through September. But yeah, unfortunately, we are winding down. Just a couple more fairs to go. So
yeah, but all those little pools are kicking in too. So
yeah, all the little non-sanctioned fun pools are coming up.
That's a better term, not little pools.
Yeah, the non.
Sometimes those non-sanctioned pools can
bring in bigger numbers than
namely 130 hooks at last piece of the East. That was wow.
Yeah.
A lot of pulling. This Saturday, we have a
kids
night coming up for Joey Radel and the crew at Snyder County Truck and Tractor Pullers in Selinas Grove, Pennsylvania. September 3rd, this Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Admissions $10, 12 and under are free. And it's a kids' night, 4:30 through 6 p.m. They do a lot of little games, a lot of different things. Interaction with the pullers,
pedal tractors. Have
a little obstacle course they do with the pedal tractors and stuff, and it's pretty cool stuff. And they did have a lot of several bike giveaways last year. I was like, wow, it's a really cool deal for the whole family. Always good food on site, great pulling. I mean, you'll definitely get your pullings worth.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness, you better believe it. Classes are going to be the 12,000 Enhanced Farm, 8,000 pound 2.6 Pro Street diesel 4x4 trucks, the 10,500 hot stock tractors, 8,000 pound 3.0 limited pro diesel 4x4 trucks, 8,500 light pro, 9,500 super farm tractor class, 10,000 pro stock, 9,500 pound super stock class. And yes, Lucas Oil East Coast guys, you can come and make a run. Absolutely. 8,500 Wild Street. I don't know if that's the class order, but those are the classes. They'll be competing this Saturday night at 500 Old Colony Road in Selinas Grove, Pennsylvania. Online at sctpapullers.com for more information, contact information, etc. So weather looks good. Weather looks great, actually. So as of this time, I don't know. Mother Nature can change, but right now it's very good. And that's this Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Kids Night. Come on out. It's something for everyone to do. Kid, I can guarantee you there wasn't an upset kid there last year. Maybe even didn't win a bike or something, but they all had something to do. Hero cards, go get your autograph from your favorite driver. It was really a cool deal. And they're doing it again this year. So
I've already been seeing all kinds of pictures of little pedal tractors they're getting ready for. And I know a bunch of pullers that are taking little kids' bikes for all the kids. I think it'll be a really good time.
Good deal. Absolutely. And this will set the table for a huge championship weekend coming in October, which, we're going to have to sit him down on here and get going with this championship weekend stuff, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of money on the line. These guys bust their butts. And if you haven't been to the championship weekend, you need to put it on your calendar to be there.
Yep.
It's awesome time.
Get yourself pulling, get yourself a hotel room, be there for both nights.
Be there for both nights. Support these guys. They do a wonderful job. So Okay, give me a minute. I got to get rid of all this stuff here. What's next?
We got to officially talk about Kempton.
Kempton's next. That's the next flyer's coming.
Man, we even got a flyer. I need to up my game.
I have flyers. I have flyers.
Oh my golly.
We're going to start
flyers, people.
Multiple flyers, man. Friday night. That's supposed to be big and then didn't go big. There we go. It got smaller. But anyway, yeah, Friday, September 9th, which is next Friday.
How are we into September?
Like, it's crazy, isn't it? Well, we're in September now. I mean, time flies. Lucas Oil East Coast Pro Pulling will be at Kempton, and classes changed from the original schedule. I almost screwed up last week. Glad I caught it. The modified multi-engine modified tractors. These are Lucas Oil classes. Pro stock East Coast diesel, Pro stock diesel 4-wheel drive trucks. Wheel standing 2-wheel drive trucks. The light pro smoker tractors. The ground pounding limited pro stock semis. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we got them all covered here. And
are they going to have fireworks again, or is that just?
I do not know. I don't know. But gates open at 5. Pulling starts at 7 p.m. $10 for the spectators, and I tell you, you're going to see a good show for $10. So come on out. The bridge is out. Okay, they do have the bridge tour out. There is a very simple detour. I don't have the map. Next week I'll post the map. So
yeah,
and it's on Facebook. It's you can go to on Facebook the Kempton Power Pools page. We'll have that map posted. I have it posted on Eastern Extremes Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. East Coast Pro Pulling has it on their page. So real simple. Two different detours you can take depending on which way you come in. It's no big deal. So then we go to Saturday night at Kempton. I'm sure it's going to be the same. This thing. I'm working with 2 screens and they're opposite of one another, and you got to move the cursor different. And it keeps getting lost. I got an excuse for everything. Here we go. And of course, it didn't enlarge. There we go. Again, Saturday night. Gates open at 5. Pulling starts at 7 p.m. The modified tractors once again. Pro East Coast Diesel, Pro Stock Diesel 4x4 trucks, super modified 2-wheel drive trucks, the modified 4-wheel drive trucks, hot farm tractors, and light pro tractors. So this is a big night of pulling. A lot of classes, and there's going to be some decent numbers, I'm sure. So
6 classes on Saturday night.
Absolutely.
Holy moly.
And it's $10 for spectators. So 7 p.m. next Saturday night. You can see my cursor moving around over there. Such a rookie. What do we got next? Let's see. Who do we have next? Okay. Well, no, I've got that one too. But I don't have it opened up yet. But we're going to look at Mason-Dixon pools here next. Before Tony's starting to panic on me over here. So here we go. The final event for the Mason-Dixon truck pulls at the Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds, Delta, Pennsylvania, will be September 6th, Friday, September 16th. A 6988 Delta Road in Delta, Pennsylvania. And it's right here on the Mason-Dixon line. Literally, I'm 4.5 miles from this place. So somebody's going camping. But don't you worry, I'll be there Friday night because I'm not camping too far away from there. So it's you know, this event's getting better again. It's different leadership. John Mans has come in and done a lot of work, and Tony's announcing and stuff, and gas 4x4 truck classes, diesel 4x4 truck classes, you name it. Stock tractors, pro farm tractors, semi truck classes, and MasonDixonPools.com is the place you want to go visit. And keep an eye on the Mason-Dixon Pools Facebook page for any sudden updates or anything. But and the event will be 7 p.m. Admission is $10. Child under 6 is free. That's the Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds in Delta, Pennsylvania. Come support them. I think the direction it's going right now, this place is going to get bigger. It's going to work. So, not that it didn't work in the past, but yeah. Okay. I'm trying. I thought
Wish I knew the Jeopardy, like I could whistle the Jeopardy theme song.
I have it. I didn't open it up. My apologies, everybody. What I'm doing is I'm really trying to make this last for an hour. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's trying to get the last 3 minutes out of it.
Here we go. Where'd you go? There you are.
Here we go. Just kidding.
Frederick, Maryland. September 19th.
Frederick Fair.
The Great Frederick Fair. Monday, September 19th. Truck and tractor pull. And usually it's modifieds, two-wheel drive trucks, super stock, pro stock tractors, and semi trucks. I'm going to say. They don't have it listed here, but actually they have the tractor listed under the demolition derby, and we really hope there's no demolition derby of any pulling vehicles.
That's why I was confused. I was like, trucks, vans, figure eights. I'm like, oh wait, that's for the demolition derby.
Yeah. So
I was like, what? Figure eight little tractor pulling? No thanks.
GFfair.com for tickets. Get them now, because I'm telling you, that place gets a big crowd. So absolutely, this is a Lucas Oil East Coast Pro Pulling event. Come on out. Now, I have more to add. You ain't done there.
But wait, there's more.
Sunday, September 4th, Earlville, Maryland, Delmarva Antique Tractor Pull. If Joey doesn't keep me too late at Sylvan's Grove, I have every intentions of being there Sunday, 11 a.m. I'm assuming is their start time. That's what they have on their site. So, and that's at the Indian Acres Campground in Cecil County side of the bay. So, Kempton, we covered Kempton. I'm almost done here. That was comical. Crazy lady. We're going to go on down to September 24th. Greensboro, Maryland, 6 p.m. This is also a Lucas Oil East Coast Pro Pulling event, 4 points. 7,500 pound modified, 6,200 pound modified 4x4 trucks, 466 hot farm tractors, light pro tractors, and limited pro stock semis. Wow. Big pull. 6 p.m. September 24th, Greensboro, Maryland. And I'm also just going to jump right in there when we're talking about Greensboro, Maryland. October the 29th. I should answer this and let everybody listen to Henry Everman.
Oh, boy.
I'll have to call him back. He called me a couple of days ago, and I've been stinking busy with Cindy and everything. But on August, I'm sorry, it's August the 20th, October 29th. Did you stop? Gosh, fixing things forever. Anyway, October 30th. It's October 29th is what I'm trying to say. At Greensboro, Maryland, once again, will be a benefit truck and tractor pull. And I know that Trackside Live has got a flyer going out around right now on the internet. And I have it downloaded. Right now we're at 8:01 p.m. and I got to get out of here, and I'm not going to go fishing for it here. So, but Delmarva tractor pullers will start the day off with 50 hooks, I think is their maximum they're going to hook. And then the evening show, I believe it's 6 p.m. Doug Heyman will have a regular, if you will, big truck tractor pull, hot farm tractors, multi-engine modified tractors, semi trucks, and a couple other odds and ends going on there. So
I think the two-wheel drives.
Two-wheel drives, yes. So more information coming on that soon. I'm going to talk to Doug here very soon. I tried to hint around him coming on here, but it ain't happening. So people are afraid of a microphone, and
yeah, no big deal. I'm looking up the event right now.
Okay. I probably have it downloaded because I thought I had it on here last week.
It's benefiting the Shriners Children's Hospital.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, 50 max for the antique hook.
They have a start time for the antiques there.
11.
11 a.m. That's okay. That's what I had down here. Okay. So they'll pull those, and I'm sure there'll be a break, and then they'll get right into the 6 p.m. the big show, if you will.
Here, can I share my screen?
Oh, I'm sure you could. As soon as I get mine off of there. You put it up there, and I'll.
Yep. There.
There you go. If somebody would just make it larger on her computer.
I can't. That's the biggest it gets.
No, you can't.
It's a picture on Facebook.
Okay. But anyway.
Listen. Got to work with what you got.
Come on. But anyway, yeah, keep this in mind. Put this on your calendar to benefit the children, and pretty good deal there. So I'm sure, and if I knowing Doug Heyman, it'll be a well of a pull. I'm sure of that. So one last dig, man. One last dig for the season before we call it quits. So we start getting some people lined up on here to start getting some interviews going here. So anyway, we're at 8:03. It's Thursday. We got through it. We did okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Lots and lots of pulling this weekend.
Absolutely. Yeah, buckle up. Yeah. Wait, Tony's smelling tight tonight. I don't know if that's... Of course, that's Tony.
Yeah. Tony doesn't have anything better to do tonight.
Oh, you know. Never know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we appreciate you guys. You know, we were a night late. I mean, it was out of my hands yesterday. I had more important stuff to take care of. So, but I'm going to go return his phone call before Henry steams and doesn't talk to me ever again. But by all means, you've seen the pools coming up. Please come and support them. Everybody's having a good time truck and tractor pulling right now, and let's continue doing so. I don't care where you watch it. What you do. Come out and support the pools. Get your butt in seats.
Absolutely.
Yep. Promoters appreciate it. Different crowd or a different night. No. That's okay. It don't matter what night we do it.
Yeah,
but we are
Wednesday. Can watch us later.
We are Wednesday, so. Okay, like, subscribe, share. Please hit that button. YouTube likes it, and it helps us, and we want to keep going. So, Kendra, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Okay. 6 p.m., right? There's no way I can make
next season.
Yeah. There's no way I can make 6 p.m. So we'll be back regular time, barring anything else. So until then, we appreciate everybody watching, and I'm ready this time almost. We'll see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.